Hey everyone, recently I had a request to go over HP tuners and show you guys how to correct any diagnostic codes for emissions controls or emissions related, which would be exhaust, headers, cats, high flow cats, or no cats. But before I jump into that, a bit of a disclaimer for everyone watching. If you're using HP tuners and you're trying to tune your vehicle for emissions controls, just remember you have to go through the course on HP Tuners, the compliance course. It's a free resource. You take it. It's like basically like a test. You learn about it. You take a test. Essentially, in a nutshell, I just want to make sure everyone knows that you have the EPA, which regulates emissions, and that before you modify or change emissions controls devices, make sure your vehicle is exempt from any EPA regulations. For example, dedicated race cars. Those are exempt. There might be other regulations for state that you have to abide by, but this is just a bit of a heads up so you guys know, because I don't want the government kicking on my door as much as the next guy. So you guys know, it's a free resource. Take the training, then you'll be able to unlock the parameters to do what you need. And in my case, I was tuning a dedicated race vehicle. So I'll show you guys what you need to do. You're going to want to go to VCM scanner, VCM, open this guy up. Okay, once you guys have your VCM scanner open, connect to the vehicle, and click on Diagnostics and Information. Then you want to go down to Read DTCs, click on that. It'll upload and read any of the DTCs that are available. So what you're looking for is any codes that are being thrown, and you want to read these, and basically you want to make sure you understand what you're looking at. In this case, they have the heated O2 resistance, a sensor, O2 heated circuit, and O2 signal stuck lean, and these are bank 2. These are all bank 2s, and these are all sensor 2s. So it's pointing to one specific sensor, but there could be other ones that are popping up once you've made your modifications. You need to go through, mark down all these codes. Again, make sure you understand which ones these are, because if they're not related to what you're trying to change, you could change something and then it could be a problem and you may not understand and may have to reflash back and kind of start all over again, so you'll lose a bunch of time. But do it one by one. If you're more comfortable with going all at the same time, then totally, that's up to you. But you want to go through, write down these numbers, and then you're going to go back to VCM editor, and I'll show you that in just here a second. Okay, once you're back in HP Tuner's VCM editor, load up your tune, and for reference, although this was the tune originally off of the race vehicle that was being tuned, this is the stock tune for that race vehicle. So you want to click on Engine and Diagnostics, bring up your pop-up window, and now remember, before you start modifying anything, make sure your vehicle is exempt from emissions, because there are laws and regulations revolving around that. So once you've figured out whether you can or can't, and once you've taken your quote-unquote, your finger quotes here, guys, exam on HP Tuners, it's a free resource to unlock the parameters, literally. They'll have some stuff that's grayed out that you can't touch. Once you've done that, you can unlock what you need and tune what you need. So the first one, I believe, was a P0060, which is right here. That is a heated O2 resistance bank 2 sensor 2. Now you have the option to SES, service engine soon. You can leave that checked, or you can have error mode, no error reported. Or you're going to have mill on first light, mill on second error, no mill light. So it goes, you can modify pretty much everything in here if you really wanted to. Never have a single check engine light, but obviously that's not recommended, because the list here is pretty extensive. Well, you want to go through, find which codes are being thrown. These are all the heated O2 ones. So this is bank 1 and bank 2, sensor 1 and 2. So bank 1 is just left and right, driver side, passenger side. Sensor 1 and 2 is post-cat and then pre-cat. So basically, sensor 1 is going to be your primary O2, reading your oxygen mixture, and your sensor 2 is going to be your post-cat, reading basically the catalytic converter efficiency. So if you have any problems with like high flow cats may trigger a check engine light because it's maybe looking for a different efficiency parameter. You can, if you're like, say, like your race vehicle and you're running a catted headers or you have a catted exhaust, you can turn off that service engine soon, or we can have no error reported on these. So you're gonna have to play around specifically which one, of this drop down does what. Well, thank you for watching. That was basically about what covers everything you need to know in regards to making changes to DTC codes for diagnostic information on your vehicles. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments or recommendations of another video you want me to do, just let me know.